this thing, and then I'll hand him another one. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck yeah. Root beer. Got a little sugar in it. We're in a bar, not drinking alcohol. Look at us being good boys.
I don't drink anyways, so.
Well, I don't either, but that's because of heart damage. Welcome to the inaugural New Era episode. This is the first one.
Yes.
We're at Heroes in Fort Smith. This place fucking rules. I just came here for the first time a couple months ago with Crows. Were you working? I don't think you were working.
I wasn't working. I think, what, was that Saturday?
I think it was a Saturday.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I was with my babies.
Aw, that's sweet.
My cheering.
Cheering. This place fucking rules.
No, it's
and
I love it.
It's weird that there's not more of this here. We looked up y'all's population. It's not small. There's like 90,000 people that live here.
But, I mean, those families have been here for... Because when I was young, I think it was 80,000. So, like, it is
Really?
growing. And people from California and
Well, how old are you?
20. I just turned 30.
Oh, that's a long
Yesterday.
time for only 10,000 new people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not...
Yeah.
Even with the people... I think it's all people from, like, California and...
So it happened recently, that 10,000?
Yeah.
It's
So
like since the pandemic. I mean, that's not recent anymore, but
if you go all the way down Rogers, you'll come to Fort Chaffee, like a military base.
yeah.
And around that area, there's like this area that doesn't look like it should be in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It looks like it should be in like LA or something. I don't think you've seen it. I haven't shown it to you yet. But yeah, it's like coffee shops and stuff, and then there's like apartments on top of the coffee shops, and like it all looks brand new. It's super nice, but
Can you imagine if you could afford to live there and work there and you just kind of like never had to do anything?
that'd be so fucking
Like if you owned the coffee shop and it just made decent enough money where you could also live above said coffee shop.
It's like in like old like small towns where you have like the apartment above the
general store. Yeah. Bring those back. I mean, we have Dollar General, but that's just cancer in a store form.
Yeah. Every 5 feet.
Dude, I live in the woods. We were talking about earlier. I'm not making this up. There, like, if you draw a circle within 5 miles, there are 4 Dollar Generals
Dude, it's like that.
nice.
and a Dollar Tree Family Dollar.
Wait, do you live out in East End?
Yeah, right near it. I live like one street over from East End.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious. You nailed it.
That's where his brother lives.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so we go through there.
Dude,
all
come
the
over
time.
sometime.
There's Dollar General, there's a Dollar General Market. Then there's
That's what. Yes,
Dollar
yes,
General.
and then another DG
Are
Market.
y'all in the same area?
Yeah.
By Quill Bins?
That's actually crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I live like not far at all. Like I can go down, turn, make one left, and it takes me to East End.
Yeah, you know,
It's maybe 7 miles.
like you know where that like Valero McDonald's is, you know,
Yeah.
or where they do the kind of flea market thing where they bring all the food trucks.
Yes, absolutely.
So like right past that, right over the overpass, and my first right goes to his brother's house.
I like how we just doxed your brother.
Give me an exact address.
Hey, no, there's more to it.
I live out there,
It's
too.
just that direction.
Yeah, that's true.
There's more to it.
There is Dollar Generals. It's truly alarming.
So,
And they're all packed.
I fucking hate Dollar General. To me, am I just tripping, or does it seem more expensive than a normal fucking place to go?
Well, yeah,
shop?
because they're out there. So like shipping companies are going to charge more to go out there.
There's
Like
4 of them within like a mile.
I know.
convenience fee.
Convenient- yep.
contingency fee.
But there's a Dollar Tree
I don't know
too.
what
But
that
also,
means.
yeah, there's
Dollar
you know
Tree's-
how they're like both now. It's Family Dollar and Dollar Tree.
Yeah. They're
No,
literally
They're
know
they're
that.
both now. Yeah, so when they build new ones, they build one building and it's 2 stores in one building. That's how you know we live in hell.
for real.
Damn. So do you know much about Fort Smith?
I actually, I've been here a handful of times, and all of it was for concerts. So it's kind of like in and out, and it's all at night.
Have you ever seen the movie True Grit?
Refresh my memory.
So, woman comes to Fort Smith, Arkansas. A little girl, well, I say a little girl, like 14-year-old girl comes to Fort Smith, Arkansas, because her dad got shot, and this is like in 40 or 30 or 40 or
That's
something
cool.
like that.
No, I
It's
guess
like an
I
old
definitely
Western
haven't
thing.
seen that.
And she comes to Fort Smith to basically find the dude that killed her pa.
Hell yeah.
And that's pretty much
Did
it.
they actually film it here, or was it one of those like?
No, I mean,
Okay.
because it was a little developed by the time they shot the movie, so they
Right.
had to get the dirt roads and all that shit. It's probably in like a pasture in the middle of fucking somewhere. But no, we still got like all the shit. Like it shows Judge Parker in the movie and stuff, and he was real. And the gallows are still up because he hung like I think 72 people during his
Jesus.
time. Most people that were hung by a judge. He broke the record.
Right.
They still got the gallows too.
They still got them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, what a thing. And those are not far from here, you say.
Oh, right up, yeah.
I think we're doing a photo shoot later.
No, I think they take the rope down just for, well, never mind.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But-
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's cool though. You can go see the fucking, the little dungeon, whatever they fucking used to hold everyone in.
Man, I bet that place is hella haunted.
It feels weird
It's the
going
most
in there.
haunted.
It feels
Yeah.
super weird
So
going in there. 'cause
we're
it got
doing
super sick and
we're
died
doing
from
all
stroke.
these. Man, I might have to come back. We're doing all these, like in places now.
Right.
That's like the new.
Yeah.
I'm just in my mind. I'm just like it's just a new era. We're just gonna we're like Hot Ones. You know, Hot Ones. They go all over the country
We're
and film
like,
those.
Right.
So it's like
Dobbs and Dars.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What-
Dodge, duck,
That
dip,
one.
dive, and dodge.
Fuck that one. Guy
Diners,
Fieri.
drive-ins, dives.
Guy Ramsey or whatever. You know the thing.
That's fucking money, dude.
He's like Duck Dynasty. So, but when somebody put on there like something about a haunted place, and I was like, "Yo, if I interviewed a ghost hunter in a haunted hotel or something,
So sick.
Wasn't there a...
do you believe in ghosts?"
I believe in like interdimensional, like other dimensional
See, and
beings
that's why you don't-
Sure.
stuff, but not really.
That's why
I'd be
you don't
more
think
at-
your house is haunted. That's why you don't think your house is haunted. You should see his house.
I think there's.
Absolutely.
I think sometimes you build a house on a portal, right?
Yeah, like I don't believe you should probably put like a house on and like stuff on like Native American burial
There's some
sites and
weird,
stuff like
weird
that.
things that start happening.
Energy is 100% real. 100%.
I've definitely seen things I can't explain.
I mean,
And I'm just like, I don't know what that is.
I've personally seen a ghost.
Did you?
Yeah,
Like
when I was
like
a kid.
misty or like full veil? Like
No, it was full figure, but it looked like TV static. It was really weird. It was
what the
so,
fuck?
Oh my
Like
God.
the
You
Ring
want me to
Girl?
tell this
Yeah,
story?
hell yeah,
So,
dude.
when I was a kid, my parents had a very tiny house, like in town, and it was technically only 2 bedrooms. So basically, my parents moved their room like kind of into the living room, and then I got my sister's old room. Well, they built a closet on to this room, so the closet's not original to the house. Well, I wake up one night, and what's crazy is this happened when I was like, I don't know, fucking 2 or 3, and I still remember.
What?
Like,
Okay,
how fucked it was, yeah.
that's deep.
And so I wake up.
Your DNA remembers that one.
Yeah. And I looked over at the closet, and there was like a figure like leaning out of it. And he was in like a military uniform, but he looked like TV static. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the old ants chasing each
Yes,
other
yes.
kind of type shit.
I'm old, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude. TV static. We know what it
And,
is.
So I like obviously to freak out and jump up and run to my parents, and so my parents are like all mad at my sister. They're like, why did you tell him about? She never told me about that. She had the same shit in the house.
what the fuck?
She saw it too?
Yeah, she saw
Oh
it too.
no,
the
no.
exact same thing.
The exact same. thing.
Okay, now I
And-
believe it. Now I'm
and
scared.
So and it that wasn't the only time it happened, and so finally got back to sleep, and I don't know how much later, because you know kids and shit.
Right.
But I woke up again, saw it again, and this time I was just like stared at it. It was just like it looked like just a soldier, like.
But like what
just
era? Like Vietnam, World War II? Oh, okay. Yeah, you were 3.
But well, this house came from the military.
Oh no.
That's so fucking weird.
That's creepy.
How would I know that? I was like a little baby.
Right.
Like, you know.
I mean, even if you
And-
were like 10, how would you know that?
Right.
Like, that's
But
not something your
I
parents are like, this is a
um,
military house, little one.
But I just like stared at him for a minute, and he was just like watching me. And I just threw my blanket over my head, and that was the last time I remember seeing him.
You just standing there?
Whoa.
Yeah, he was just leaning out of the closet, just like he was just like watching over me or something. But like, it just watching.
Bro.
Me. And then he had just like leaned back
Disappeared.
down.
Is that the only time? It was just that night?
Yeah, it was 2 nights.
That was 2 separate
Yeah, it was
nights.
2 separate nights. Yeah, I don't know how much later the second one was.
Right.
But yeah, that was when I stared at it. But the first time, oh my god, dude.
Dude, I
I
can't
was
imagine.
scared out of my fucking.
The first time something like that
We
happened to
didn't
me,
live in that
I
house
ran
much
away.
longer after that.
Good.
It wasn't because of that. We just got
Right,
I
right,
would
right.
have invested in a pottery wheel.
Ghost him?
Well,
yeah, wait a minute. Now that I think about that movie, maybe don't.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
P. Diddy?
I hope someone doesn't just come grab me from
It was
behind.
from like a military base. Was just like.
That's even
I didn't even find
creepier.
that out until like way
Do you
later
think
in
that
life.
that dude's ghost has to haunt those walls, man? Like he's stuck in that place no matter what.
So it's like when people are just like.
Do you
"Oh,
think
I
if
don't
they
believe
tear,
in ghosts," it's
do,
like, yeah, it's because you haven't experienced.
do they think it? Do you think if they tore the house down that like they freeze them in some way, or are they stuck to that? You think they're like trapped in that
I feel like
area?
their energy is binded.
It's like
that
bound to that
That's
place.
probably just from my trauma.
Sounds like very negative. Something happened.
That's
Yeah.
horrible, because I could definitely.
Well, a
subscribe
soldier
to-
in a home, I can only think of one thing that would have happened. You
I
know.
subscribe to
Whoa.
the idea that like some really fucked up shit happens. Can I curse?
You can say whatever the
We've
fuck
been
you
cussing
want.
This whole time.
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Like someone gets like a bunch of people get like a whole fucking family gets murdered in that fucking house. I'm like, yeah, that's you don't get that out.
You don't get that out. No, I
That doesn't
100%
come out.
agree.
Change
Yeah.
the carpets, knock down all the walls.
You know when you say that this has bad juju, that's what that is. Like something got stuck in the walls and it ain't coming
it's
out.
tangible.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Oh, you can feel. Oh, fuck yeah! It's like when you walk into a really cool music venue and you're like, oh, and something washes over you. You're just like,
It's like electric feeling.
yes.
Yeah.
That's the past just washing over you, going, this is gonna be one of the sickest fucking nights of your whole life, and you're like,
See-
give it to me.
See, I feel that when I go into. I mean, maybe it's different because I'm not in Vinos all the time.
Sure.
To me, I still have like this awe feeling about Vinos just because of the history.
I
of
still
so-
get it. I still look at it when no one's there. You know, usually when it's showing you're working, you're just kind of like working. 'Cause it's just
Yeah,
a job at
exactly.
some point. But the walls speak for sure. Like it's a special place, and it is a special place. Everyone there, they hate it, and then they all work there for 20 years. It's like, well, something's keeping you here.
Yeah,
Right.
You know.
for real. It's all that that pre-Dookie Green Day show.
That's what it is. It all happened in 1994 or whenever the fuck it was. I think it was like 93, 94 or something. Yeah.
No, it's just crazy. I had no clue, and I remember what was it? I just
The 80s.
it was
the
before I ever
80s.
got to play Vinos, and I remember just looking up the shows because I don't think I had even been there either. I wanted to see how
Yeah.
what it looked like and stuff, and then I see like videos of fucking Green Day and Evanescence. I'm like, what the fuck? man?
And that was when they were nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally nobody.
Two singers
Yeah.
at that time.
Uh-huh.
or something.
Mm-hmm. And no drummer. It was just
Yeah.
dude on the guitar and the two girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's been the old Juanitas was the same way. You'd go there and be like, "Wait, who's played here?" And they're like, "Literally everyone."
I never-
Well,
hole in the middle.
Well, that's old Juanitas
oh, okay.
because that's the
Well, I mean,
original. I should call it the original because
yeah,
it's
I
been
was
so
about-
long now.
At
But-
this point,
But when
the
they
other one-
switched, it became new Juanita, and no one said, "Hey, we're going to Juanitas." They said, "Hey, we're going to go to new Juanitas." Like,
right.
fuck, new Juanitas was terrible. It wasn't because of the people who were running it, but the guy who bought the old one. Fuck that guy. Openly, fuck him. That dude stinks.
I never got to go.
Dude, I mean, that was like our that was like the holy grail if you could get a show there. I have a really funny story about that. Aaron Hurley was the guy in charge, and a guy named James, and it was really, really hard to get a show there, and for good reason. You know, they had people knocking at their door 24/7, and
Yeah.
you really had to show up and show out, kind of thing. And finally, after years of beating it down the door, like, dude, please, can we have a show? Like, we're young, but we've proven ourselves at other venues. And finally, Aaron was like, all right, I'll give you a shot. We'll put you on X show, blah, blah, blah. And we broke up a week before the show.
Yeah, dude, I remember, I don't remember what show it was, but just watching someone just full speed run into that fucking pole.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
I
happened a
was just
lot.
like,
I've heard about the pole. I don't know much about one unit, but I've heard about.
Head run in, shoulder dislocations, you know, like, because it was right in the middle of the pit.
it
Like,
was dangerous.
yeah.
That shit was stupid.
The last band I remember playing there, I think was like Miss May I or something.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the later ones, wasn't it?
Remember I saw the
It would have been.
there.
Yeah, sure did. I saw them there, too. I was definitely there. I love them.
What? How many was like a 600 cap room or?
It was
No, it was kinda
3
tiny.
something.
Yeah,
Really?
It was like probably a little bigger than Vino.
It's slightly bigger than Vino because it was a weirder shape, but it was like it had a bar and a runway, so like it had more room. You probably could have put 400, but the layout was strange.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Okay, I expected it to be.
'Cause it was one
Did
of
you
those-
ever go to South on Main and eat? Because that's the building it was in, so you can walk in there and go, "Oh, this was."
Yeah, wasn't it like a corner stage? Like
It was in the corner. So when you walked in and you looked left, it was the stage was an L.
Yeah, it was so weird.
And for the longest time, they had like a piano up there, so entertainers could just bring out like an actual piano. They got rid of that,
Yeah.
but
I forgot all the shows I saw there.
oh, dude,
I saw one
I saw so many shows there. I saw
Ending Doom.
I saw
Was
the.
there once? Or what is it?
I mean,
It was a
probably.
deathcore show.
Yeah, they had those a
I
lot.
think Carnifex played there.
I saw The Devil Wears Prada there, and the first song, the singer, so the speakers were like flying, you know, but they were like in an array pattern, so it's like curved, and the keyboardist pop and ripped his shit like up, like his eyebrow like up, like gross, dangly, blood everywhere, and he had to immediately go and to the hospital, and so the band was like, well, I guess we're gonna perform for the first time ever without our keyboardist. And what was fucking insane, I think you can find footage of this, the crowd did it with their mouth the rest of the show.
That's
Yes.
so sick. That's hard.
It was fucking incredible.
That's hard. I mean, shit. That's cool. Yeah. Whatever works.
So you never got, you've lived here forever though, so like that makes sense you wouldn't be able to like make it to Little Rock when you were young.
Georgia for a little bit, like Atlanta, Savannah.
Georgia?
Yeah, but mostly
work?
here. No, just
No?
family. I had family
Oh, okay.
live up there. My biological father lives in Georgia and
I
stuff.
see.
But yeah, I don't know of anything going on in fucking Savannah, Georgia. I never heard of any shows when I was over there, but I still haven't been to the fucking hall.
I haven't either.
You
I
haven't?
don't really have a desire to.
I have.
I just want to see
I
it.
went there twice.
I don't want to.
It's
I mean, it's just a big venue. You go to one big venue, you've been to all big venues. It's like a mid-tier, 1,500 cap room.
Right.
I'm sure the shows are good. I mean, a PA is state of the art. It's brand new. It's going to be
dude, it
good.
sounds insane.
Yeah, of course it does. Has no choice.
yeah.
It's all brand new shit. Like, I think even if you suck, it's going to be pretty all right.
When Under Oath played there, oh my god! So it was Loathe, Periphery, and Under Oath.
Yeah,
right?
which is what a
So
lineup.
Loathe sounded incredible. But their volume wasn't that loud. It was like very like even without any earplugs, it was like reasonable. Okay, then Periphery played
Is a little louder.
A little louder.
And then Under Oath is.
Under Oath was actually hurting my ears.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a tactic
so
sound guys use to make the
unbelievably loud.
headliner seem better.
I just
Yeah,
heard
but it
about
was-
that recently.
Really? Oh, that's a
whole
huge arena thing.
incremental- Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. They incrementally go up as the night goes on to make it more impactful. Because,
Dude, that was too much though.
but honestly, it's shady tactics. Like, it's shit. To squash a band that. What if you have an off night? That's your fucking problem. That ain't the opening act's problem. If they're killing it, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Do better. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Exactly.
Everyone should be on the same level. You ask me to be here and then you shit on me a little. Like the people aren't going to get the same. That oomph is what
You got to
know,
be good.
locks you
not
in.
too good though.
Right. We're going to make sure it's not better than we are.
You got to put all this work into playing. this fucking
Atmospherically
show.
speaking.
I guess when you think about it though, they were like supporting like the headliners tours, so it's like
Piss on them,
like
bro.
when you think about it in a business.
That's like
aspect,
comedians do that shit too. They bring an
Yeah.
unfunny person to make them seem funnier. It's
but
like
I'm just
no
saying,
different
like,
than
in a
that.
business aspect, it's like yeah, it makes sense, but it is shitty.
Okay, well, still shitty. I would never do it.
No, it's still shitty. Yeah, because you're a good person.
Right. Mostly. I ain't afraid to smack no kid. I'm just kidding.
South Park medicine.
Mostly. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mr. Slime.
So you're a dad too, huh? Are you a
Yes.
dad, George? You're not no dad. No.
I got 3.
You got 3 kids?
Three
What the
kids.
fuck?
Yeah.
At 30?
One of them
Is graduated.
When I met the mother of my son, she already had a 2-year-old boy.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, after, I don't know, a few years of having mine, I was like, man, I don't feel any different about these 2 boys. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, they're both fucking mine now. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
My son's more like me that isn't biologically mine.
Right.
He's more like me, you know, and then my daughter is just,
Well, how you raise somebody goes a long way, you know?
yeah.
Sometimes you are who you are if something's broken on the inside, but you can be molded.
Right, right. And I don't know, man, like, the blood relation thing really just doesn't have any bearing once you spend so much time with, like, a child, because, like, kids will fucking change you, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I can
and they'll-
imagine.
I would say change your values to some extent, because I still make a bunch of fucked up jokes, but, I mean, like,
I mean, I think that's all right.
but, no, I love it, dude. It's awesome getting, like, sit there and, like, introduce things to a young, like, brain.
Right.
And they just, like, are so enthusiastic about it, like,
Because everything's new to them.
I show my 10-year-old the most appropriate, like, Tim Robinson skits I can.
Yeah,
Like, the
right,
ones
right.
without the really bad shit.
Yeah.
Like, give me that.
I don't know what I'm
Is
doing.
that the same one that's like trying to get a Jackson?
Oh, I got him an Ibanez and said, hey, he saw my Ibanez and he's like, I don't want a Jackson anymore. His name's Jackson.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I think
That
I
makes
want an
sense.
Ibanez. Like,
I'm gonna
the guys
change
in
my name.
Bolivia. I'm like, okay, you want
To Ibanez.
a bomb?
Call me
yes.
Ivan.
Call me Ivan. Ivan is-
Middle name Ez.
But no, it's sick. He practices all the time. He's trying to learn some Fall Out Boy songs.
There you go.
Oh.
On an Ibanez.
Some drop D, you know. Yeah, he hasn't graduated to like Villa Maya or anything yet, but
He'll get there. Well, you start with the easy stuff, the power chords, you know? Like my era, it was like
Give him 2
Nirvana
years.
and...
Give him 2 years, he's just out shredding you, just like easily.
you know who he really
Dude,
likes?
that's what happens now.
Yeah.
These kids, there's something going on in their brains, dude. We took an evolutionary step forward in our brain power, and they've got it. It's unbelievable.
It's
unfucking believable.
You got kids playing the hardest thing you can put into
Dude,
Guitar Pro.
we-
You got kids.
We were just
15,
talking about the
he's on a skateboard.
skating.
Yeah.
One guy took 4 years to do one trick, and now some 9-year-old did it 3 times in a row, literally on a vert ramp, just do like it was nothing.
It's the chicken, dude.
It's the chicken. Yeah.
We're all locked
the
in.
hormones, man. The
It's like a
shit they put
it's like a river of ideas above us, and we're all just kind of funneling that shit into our brains
Well, it's almost unfair for us because like
because we're the last idiots.
yeah, but it's like all this like all the information on the internet was just puddling up as we were getting older,
Right.
and now it's just an ocean. And
Right, we had to put all this stuff there. There wasn't all these like helpful dads on YouTube to like get you through life.
I had a sheet of notebook paper in my Grand Theft Auto case that had all the cheats and shit on it, and they just
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
now they have console commands. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Console commands.
Yeah.
Explain.
Like, when
I don't know a lot about games.
Well, I don't know. On
No, but I was
console?
not on
PC,
console.
they have
Not
it.
on console. Yeah, it's just like when I'm playing Skyrim and I maybe just don't want to, start off with no gold. As console command like 50,000 gold, something
Yeah.
reasonable.
Oh, so it's
It's
a,
like you can just kind of
You just type in, give me this, add item.
that's a PC thing though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That's where you see all that hilarious, like they'll put Spider-Man in Grand Theft Auto or something.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Or fucking
and shit.
Thomas the Train Engine as the dragon in Skyrim.
That-
was so funny.
That was very funny.
Yeah.
Or, did you ever see the Whitest Kids You Know mud crabs? The Abraham Lincoln, the Now You Fucked Up.
Yes,
And they,
yes.
Yeah, so every time you run into a fucking, like a gang of mud crabs, they all say, now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Anytime I think about Hottest Kid You Know, I just think of the gallon of PCP.
I just think of how he died, and it's mysterious, and he said it would be that way, and
Wait, how did he die?
right,
I know
no
who
one
it
ever
was.
said.
No one?
No, then he's made jokes about it for like forever. It's really strange. You should deep dive into it. It's a whole conspiratorial thing. And then his like mates, like his troop guys, they all held up the gag, No one has said anything. It's fucking hilarious. It's great.
Man, if they turn this into some kind of really long-running joke, that
The
I don't
fact,
know.
The fact that the dude from like Whitest Kids You Know, Zach, made Barbarian is crazy. For me.
The movie?
he did.
Yes.
Wait, is that the?
I didn't know that.
Which one is that? Is that the heavier set one?
No, it's the one that always had like the buzz to it. Well, sometimes it wasn't buzz, but
I know
it
who
was
you're talking
mostly
about.
Mostly Buzz, yeah.
But the one that was
The PCP skit guy.
yeah, he was the one that wasn't triple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have a gallon of PCP?
I mean, to be worth something. Don't you, how much do you think a gallon of PCP is worth?
No, look at the PCP. Don't answer.
$3,568.27 approximately. I don't know.
Street value.
I don't know. Just guessing.
I need a gallon of PCP like stat.
It's a lot.
Daddy needs a new drum
I
throne.
wouldn't say no. But... Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of PCP. I was thinking about introducing crack into Fort Smith.
There you go.
Maybe have a little bit of passive income or something.
Get you a gold tooth.
Yeah.
This one?
Because we got meth. There's a lot of meth here, but we don't
Yeah,
got
but none of
any
it.
good, no good crack.
No good crack. It's always meth, dude. It's always fucking meth.
Well,
No one would ever even seen crack coming.
Dude, Breaking Bad just started a fad. You know?
It is, I swear.
well, it's everyone's just got lithium strips running or like laying around. Who has fucking like really good cocaine? Just
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. By the time it hits America, it's not cocaine.
down here. I mean, on this avenue, it's gotten so bad. I mean, I don't think it's that bad anymore, but we've had
All the fentanyl
multiple
shit.
people just
That fucking weird
broken
half
in.
body fucking lean they
done.
do. Yeah,
Done.
it's
No, just
creepy.
done.
Oh, dead.
Done.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
multiple on this avenue, man. Working here, not working here. Like, it's it's
an
pretty
epidemic.
Bad. We have like what's it called, Narcan. We have like multiple things in Narcan we have to keep behind the counter now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Which I'm too fucking scared to use it because I don't want to fucking give that to someone and they get up and try to freak the fuck out or something like
Oh,
that. So
yeah, they probably will.
I thought the appropriate thing to do is just to, in my sober brain,
Dude.
just take a little toot and just see what it feels like.
Saw a dude at Vino's in the parking lot. He was on his way to meet the Lord, and the fire department came over. I mean, it was fucking brutal, man. I was like, oh,
Just
fuck,
bad.
this
He needs
dude's
some milk.
dying. Well, yeah. Well, they gave him the milk, that needle milk, bro, and he
Needle
fucking,
milk.
he woke up and just immediately started, like, bawling. I was like,
That's
oh, this
so
is
fucking
dark.
sad.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. I think he was talking to Jesus or something. We gotta leave. Dude, it sucked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what the fuck he was on. He got carted off, and that was kind of the end of it. But
It's
found him like in a human. You know how you pretzel out when you just kind of slump down. Yeah.
it's fucking sad, man. Like,
Yeah, it is.
I mean, also, people are dying, but like, can't even safely do coke anymore. That's fucked up.
What's the
You
world
just
come to?
can't-
Yeah, that's right. You can't even safely do good drugs. Yeah.
Yeah. Not that,
That's not our generation's
not that
fault.
anyone does drugs.
In this vicinity,
No.
but on this table, I used to. Not hard ones, but
I don't think you can.
what admit to that?
Is this coming back to the meth thing?
What?
Meth.
What?
He's bringing it back around.
Nothing.
He's trying to just walk it back to meth.
That's not me. I didn't do that.
George is like,
didn't
I'm
do
on
that
meth.
shit.
Charged if you did it in the past. I don't know.
You can't. No.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
It's done. It's about.
Yeah, it's just a
Is it
done
not?
drug. You can talk about doing drugs. It's not illegal to do that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is none of us are carrying right now.
I don't have
No.
any. Yes.
Well, I mean, I've
Nothing.
got this in my pocket. That's kind of a drug.
Yeah, good point. Especially that blue out.
Society's a drug, man.
Are you out too? I'm out too. We've been crushing canned cola.
Yeah.
We're bad boys
I'm
in a
gonna-
bar.
I just went, "Blow," and it
Dude,
just,
I'd be like, dude, if you
completely-
head crush that fucking dude, man.
Dude, that sounds
Cheat
like a-
code. I'm gonna have my fiance.
You gonna text it? You gonna text us an order in? This dude has a hookup. How long have you worked here? Did you say that already?
Oh shit, like 5 years. Yeah. 5
Damn,
years.
cool.
I came up with this awesome idea right as I was saying that. It's just like DoorDash, but just women in bikinis, and we'll call it. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Door. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's radical, dude.
Very radical.
You know what? You'd be a fucking billionaire. In this
Think
economy?
about Twitter.
Well, you gotta have
call it Y or something.
Y.
Y.
That's actually good. Or D.
Just any other letter besides
Just a picture of one boob.
just one G.
Our order's on the way. Yeah, I don't want to say that. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think our adult brains got there.
Yeah, I think.
I think we figured it out. Unless I'm
They
just.
were calculating.
Uh-huh.
They were doing things.
I even took it a step further in my brain, and I won't say it out loud either. It's even more funny.
But there's also. Do you like Aji ramen? It's the most notable thing to me about Little Rock right now because I'm addicted to
Aji.
Aji.
Is it a brand name? Or is it a
No,
type?
It's, a
It's like a style. Oh, it's a restaurant.
No, it's Aji. But they do ramen.
They do ramen. Oh, okay. So like it's like one of these like, is it the big bowl with the egg and the meat? and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Okay.
It's so good. We have like. Go ahead.
It's you know, like the Chanel,
Yeah.
like
The
area?
hoity-toity area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's you know where West End used to be?
Yeah.
It's like right behind that, right? Yeah, it's like right behind.
Oh, okay.
Right next to Taste of India.
I just discovered Korean barbecue, and it is ruining my life.
That's what everyone says. Is it really that good?
It's
It's a good way to ruin
fucking
your life.
insane. It's expensive. There's a place called K-Pot. It's in Sherwood. It will fuck you up. I've eaten there 7 times. I'm not making this up. It's $100. No. Like within the last 2 months, it's $100. It's $50 a person. Well, you got to tip good. I mean, it's an expensive restaurant. You cook everything right there. It's got all this shit on it, and you can just sit. It's endless. For 2 hours, you eat, and they don't give a fuck. You know how some buffets are like after plate 2, they're like, "You want the check?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "You want the check?" Because I see you're fat and you're eating
They're
too
not-
much.
They're
It's
just
not
like,
really
You're not done
all-
yet, motherfucker. You
That's
better
right.
keep fucking eating.
They're like, "Oh, well, what do you want? Oh, can I bring you this? Oh, for 2, you can't make it 2 hours. If you do, you are shitting in the booth."
I didn't know that was a thing.
I have not left there and not had
threw up
to.
3 times, but I'm still going. I'm going strong.
And it's just meats and vegetables, and you just cook it in like either a broth or on a stove that's in front of you, and you're the author of how the food comes out. That's what I love about it. Like, it's up to you if it's good or not. They have a sauce bar that has like probably 50 different sauces that you can just mix and match and make little concoctions like a fucking food scientist. Dude,
They're just like, what do you want to drink? And you're just like, sauce number 3.
keep
I don't
the
need
shit
a drink.
rolling. Well, you will.
Do you go get more after they bring it to you?
It's an iPad on the table. You just tap it in and they bring it right to you. You don't even have to move. You stay your fat ass in one spot and just die.
In Sherwood. In Sherwood. Okay.
In Sherwood, huh?
Right on Warden Road, and it's kind of crazy because when you see the building, it doesn't have a pull in. The road before it, you have to take that road and then pull in the back.
What is it called?
K-Pot.
K-pop.
It'll fucking ruin your life. It ruined mine, and I blame Trey,
like a-
Chancellor from Vino's, because he took me there, and now I can't stop eating.
That
It-
sounds like a Fort Smith.
This is how bad it's gotten. I make it at home now. I
Really?
bought everything, all of it. I went.
Well, I'm sure it's cheaper.
It's a quarter cheaper. It's a quarter, so you can eat there 4 times. You can eat 4 times at home what it costs 1 time there.
Yeah, that's way cheaper.
Seemingly.
But K-pop does sound like a new Fort Smith drug.
It does. Well, it is a new North Little Rock drug. Promise you that. Because it stays packed, by the way. If you go, there will be people there, and they're all spending that money. It's that good.
We just don't have a lot of Korean places here, but like Thai, Vietnamese, and like Laotian, like that's mostly what we have here, family wise. Which also, that's because of what was it during the fucking Cold War or something, or in this
A lot of people move here, Asian descent.
Maybe
Is
they didn't have
Vietnamese,
much
like-
of a choice.
Oh,
there was a point in
I
time
see.
where there were anyone of any kind of Asian descent were just at that Fort Chaffee I was talking about earlier. They were just shipping them there and holding them in these like fucking little shacks and stuff. And I think a lot of them just ended up staying.
Right.
It's super fucked up.
Well, yeah, where do you go? What do you do?
I mean, it was super fucked up because I mean there were people dying in those fucking sheds and shit out there. No air conditioning, of course. Or
Tell me the sheds are still there too, huh?
One of them was, so you know
Shit.
what's the short buff guy? What's up? We're gonna have fucking ghosts today. The fucking Affliction t-shirt, dude. What?
What?
Higgins?
What? What?
Is
I
that
might
him?
be too
They
old
went-
for that.
They went there.
Yeah.
They went there, and
Wait, yeah, Ghost Adventures.
and of course they pissed their pants and they saw God knows what and flashlights, and it was a thing. But I want to do the ghost
Back
hunting
to
things.
ghosts.
Yeah, I want to do what they do so bad and just be way overhyped about dust.
They came
particles
here and
shit.
did.
Yeah, they came.
Oh.
Yeah, and did the little shacks, but I think they did tear them down now.
Okay, that's.
I think that was
the
some bad
best.
publicity for
Yeah.
Will Smith. They're like, wait, maybe that was kind of fucked up. Now that we're hearing it
Like,
on TV.
but we're keeping the gallows, right? Yeah, we're keeping the gallows. We're gonna keep the gallows. Yeah,
As a reminder.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, someone got. I think the coolest story I heard about someone getting hung at the gallows was he got caught stealing a chicken.
Fuck, dude, death for chicken theft? Chickens come pretty easy,
He
bro.
was just hungry, man. He just wanted some chicken.
I mean, everybody wants chicken. It's God's least favorite animal because even chicken eats chickens. Like the whole animal kingdom, us, everything eats them. Everything. Their eggs, their bodies, they're the most. I mean, yeah.
He was just like, I'm gonna make you the most tastiest
Uh-huh.
treat.
And you're a piece of shit, sort of, so people don't mind just killing the fuck out of you by the billions.
Hell.
And somewhere in Arkansas, not too far from here, they're just fucking
Well, dude, God was
Oh,
probably-
no.
running through them, dude.
Oh yeah, that's not. We're here. That's here in Fort Smith. Okay, Foods. That's
Okay, y'all
where
have that here. They have Tyson up in Fayetteville. It's
It's owned by Tyson. So yeah.
oh, so it's both. Okay, there you
God
go.
was creating chickens and like,
Yeah.
he was asleep and then like fucking 4 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's just like, yeah.
Thank you, my love.
You son,
I want to read that.
the best. Thank you. You rule.
That's so good.
I got coffee, baby. Thank you.
That was awesome, dude.
But yeah, no, there's also another spot on top of it, like back behind, and there's like cannons set up where they used to be and stuff. And they were just like, there's like this little board you can read where across the river, there's like, yeah, they were just kind of taking pop shots with their cannons at the like natives or whatever. They at least had them like all pointed over there and fired a few warning shots because they were just one little area. There was just apparently on the other side of the river just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of natives just with their boats, and they were just getting ready to come over and just fuck the fort up.
Just do war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it used to be a fort, like a pretty like fortified area,
Right.
but
Damn. Oh well. Yeah, Fort Smith. Yeah. Is that where that comes from?
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
just like-
right down there. That used to be the fort,
History. What's that meme guy? The one
and now
everything's floating around.
now we have meth. So
Hell yeah,
it's a
dude.
fair trade-off. I guess.
Fair. Yeah.
Fort Smith.
Fort Smith.
Still have a Miss Laura's, I think. Is that what's it called? The brothel. We still have a brothel.
Like working? Oh, I was gonna say you can start your company. Get in with the brothel.
I still can't say it. I almost said it. I'm not gonna say it.
Good. I'm sorry. I get paranoid that this thing's gonna stop. We have not done like a remote pod where it's all gone well. So I'm just mad nervous. Thanks for being my guinea pigs, though.
Dude, thank you for coming. I'm sorry you had to drive so far.
It's okay. You know what's hilarious? I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest right now. I had no idea this is where you lived.
No?
No, didn't know until last night. Maddie Christ was like, "Oh, you going to Fort Smith?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "What are you doing with Nick, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, he lives in Fort Smith." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And I just played it off like I didn't just find out that
New
information.
Heroes was in Fort Smith, right?
So I didn't read the address when you sent it to me. I was
God, I'm
driving.
so
I just saw that you sent it. Because remember, then you pocket called me and like, so I didn't go back.
my
I just
God.
was like, okay, the address is there. When I need it on Sunday, I'll tap it and just go. So I never even looked. And I was like, dude, it's hilarious. I found out last night. I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'm going to be late to dinner.
I'm so sorry.
No, dude, it's my fault. I'm perfectly okay with it. That's why I didn't call and be like, I mean, I wouldn't have canceled it anyway. It's not that far.
Right. I mean,
It's 2.5 hours. You put on one good pod and you're here. That's what I did. I listened to like a podcast and a half and I was here.
I pocket dialed him like 9 times. I should have taken advantage of that and like said something really fucked up. Like, dude, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Just came up with like some fucked up scenario.
Just, you got to get here.
It's George. It's George.
George. And I'm like, what George? And then they just hang up. I'm messaging you. What's wrong?
I'm just like, what?
What? Yeah. I don't know. I did stub my toe earlier. That's kind of
Yeah, dude.
still making me real mad a little.
Yeah, I took a shit. Like, I don't know.
Does it make anyone else nervous driving past that nuclear power plant?
No, not at all.
I've been
Oh
playing.
my God,
I've been
I
playing a
didn't
lot
pay
of
attention
Stalker
this
2,
time.
so
Do what?
didn't
I've been
pay
playing a lot
attention
of
to
Stalker 2. So
I tried to get a job there once. It's very hard. My friend, I say my friend, I guess he's my friend. He's older, so it's kind of hard to be like, oh, my friend who's in his 60s. It's, he's cool though. Like we've had a billion conversations. He works in nuclear stuff. And like, he was telling me about it and I was like, wait, what? They just pay you to do what? He's like, yeah, and it pays really, it's like this job. So like every time they go in there and work on stuff, you have to clean out the radiation off the tools and things. And that's like a guy's job.
nice.
And it's all year long, but you go to all the facilities in America, right? It's kind of, you're just like on tour. And that's your job. Like they go in and when they come out, you like delete the radiation off of it. And it's like,
Cleaner.
yeah, you're just a cleaner. But the job pays like an astounding amount of money.
I
And I
would
was like,
assume so. Yeah.
I was like,
That's a huge risk, so,
I mean,
Life insurance, maybe.
like,
yeah, it's fine.
It's just
it would
radiation.
add up, so.
It will. You carry around a Geiger counter for something like that? I would.
Well, they're in the building for sure. I think you're in like special rooms that are designed
I
to.
think you have to, like, wear power armor. Like,
No, it's like a suit. You
power
just,
armor.
yeah,
Fallout.
you're in like a giant lead. It's mechanical legs.
Just with
No,
a
it's nothing
Swiffer.
like that.
Just with a Swiffer and power armor. Have you ever seen much of? Whoa, did you watch Fallout?
Fuck yeah,
Okay, so
dude! What an incredible fucking show.
Because
I never played the game because I don't game, but
well, I'm not gonna say all of them are awesome, but
dude, that show is perfect.
yeah,
I didn't have
good.
one complaint about the show. I loved it.
Corey, do you not play video games?
Not really, man. I play like what is that shit? Like what's that called? Like platforming, like Mario, Crash Bandicoot, but the old ones, like those. That's
Game-
kind of it. And
gamey
Mortal
games.
Kombat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one. And like
ultimate platform,
Need for
Mortal
Speed,
Kombat.
Underground 2 was a hit
Yeah.
in our house, and Jet Moto, if you know what that is. But nothing like where you like that whole like run around like when I was a kid, it would have been like GoldenEye and shit, running around doing tasks. I was like, no. Sonic the Hedgehog, going like this, jumping from ramp to ramp.
Dude.
And now they have this open world Sonic, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's for me. It looks cool.
Yeah,
It's too much.
Seems like a totally different book. You know what would be a crazy idea for a podcast? For this, like for crashcast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a Nintendo and like Super Mario.
Yep.
So you just do the whole podcast and just.
We're trying to get to level 8.
Yeah, just trying to actually see how far you can get. And
I have the dopest story that I cannot tell about doing that exact thing. I'll tell it off pod. Just remind me, Mario. Somebody write down Mario
shit,
story.
I'll bring the Nintendo and we can just bullshit. while
I
we're
have
trying to-
I have the SNES Mini, and I have original like NES
Yeah.
full size.
Yeah.
The NES. That's
Well, I
the.
can't. Okay, it's not.
Found it
like
on the
original,
interstate.
Original. It has a. It's like. I think it's a modded one because it has like the Like it's not the old like coaxial, like input or output, whatever, like cable.
The antenna output, you have to like unscrew it and put the
Yeah,
antenna thing in there. And
It's the RCA.
oh, that's original, I think.
Did they have that?
Yeah. Mine has
'cause I
RCAs.
think ours was like the old one because like I don't think they were really doing that yet. 'Cause that was
RCA
the
been around a
80s.
minute.
I don't think they were around the 80s.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's been around. Somebody Google. Do the Google.
What is it? The
RCAs.
Nintendo?
RCAs were like a 70s thing.
What?
I think so. Because stereo components were linked together in some way. I think those were RCAs because my mom's speakers from her childhood were RCA. It's gonna be like 1934,
BC.
No, it was like 54.
54. There you go.
They started having them around the mid 40s.
I saw 1948 is what I saw.
There you go. There you go. See, we learned something.
Maybe that's not the same
I don't remember
thing.
it having it though. Like the one, because this isn't the one that we had when I was a little kid.
Are you sure it wasn't an Atari? Because I think Atari might have had those weird prong things.
No, well the like.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Or maybe it was an adapter you had, because TVs would be the thing that didn't have them. If you had an older TV, you're kind of screwed from the RCAs because it was all coax or antenna.
I don't.
Yeah.
See, I'm the weird person because like, even as a young kid, I remember having like a PlayStation and was like, oh, I wish I could just go back to playing those like older games I used to play when it was super nostalgic. And I didn't fucking like as a kid. I was like, I can't wait till shit gets better. Like, I can't wait till the graphics are better. I can't wait till like, and now it's here and I just don't play video games anymore.
It's
Like,
too
I was
good.
always
I think
wanting
it's
it to
too
be
good.
better.
I
Yeah.
was like the one that was just like, oh man, this looks insane. Even though you got.
I mean,
like,
for the time, it was like
triangles and the fucking
mind blowing.
face just,
Yes.
Like plastered onto like a
But
square.
we look at those on HD devices. If you go back to a CRT, it looks pretty fucking good. I'm telling you, man. Like, go play like old DVD, dude. Nothing's worse than like a DVD on Blu-ray on a high def television. It's like this was never meant to be seen like this.
Right.
Like one of the worst, and it's fucking hilarious. Independence Day. If you got that on Blu-ray, check that joint out. You can see like the CGI crop lines around the spaceships and shit. It's way too high def.
Dude, you want to know what's crazy? So Kung Pao.
Yeah.
When I originally saw that, it wasn't that obvious that he was just like superimposed onto the shit. Like that it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and now it looks like a backdrop.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it looks awful.
Yeah.
I'm like.
Isn't that Kevin Nealon?
Like that.
Isn't that Kevin Nealon, the Kung Pao Enter the Fist guy?
I don't know Kung Pao. I thought he was talking about Kung Fury at first, but I have a
no,
feeling
no.
they're wildly different.
Wildly different. Kung Pao is. It's a guy who took a movie.
I remember.
Is that Kevin Nealon?
Steve Oaker.
Steve. Okay.
It's a comedy, I'm assuming.
Odenkirk. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, it's hilarious.
It is wild. I mean, I bet now it's just hilarious just to.
Better than Kung Fury.
I mean, they're
Just
very
different.
different things.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
I think my favorite part of Kung Fury was when Hitler calls the police station on the phone. He's like, "Hello, is this the police? Fuck you!" He starts shooting into the fucking phone. He's like, "We gotta trace that call." The phone's always just floating, just shooting bullets.
Just broke Corey.
I have not seen that in so long, dude. That's so good.
So fucking good.
Oh my god.
That's art.
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 Man, y'all seen any good movies lately?
Nosferatu. Beautiful.
I probably won't see that one. Is it?
No?
It feels like a drama to me, and I don't.
I heard
It
it's
is
a
very,
slow
like-
starter.
Yeah,
So are all of
which I don't mind. I got to an age and like where I'm just like, no more. I cry enough. I have enough sad shit to
It's not-
make me sad,
It's
and like
definitely not sad. in that
dramatic.
way.
Like, ooh, I just like I'm like comedies, action movies. That's kind of it for me.
It kind of.
Like the last movie I saw was Sonic
Oh, wow.
the Hedgehog 3, and it's fucking rad.
I'm just obsessed with horror. So.
Say it again.
Her.
I can't watch it because my wife gets nightmares.
I like scary stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
you wouldn't
horror
be able to-
movies. I love them.
Yeah.
But
you're-
like
you-
the
your
old
wife
school
goes to
like
sleep,
slasher
you're
style
just
films.
watching
Right.
Scary movies, just like.
It is kind of like that, and she'll be like, "No, it's okay. You can watch it." She can't even watch Goosebumps.
Wait.
Like, there's that
you're
new,
one
like,
with,
the-
Jack Black.
Well, there's
Wait,
the
was
new
it
one
Jack
too.
Black?
Yeah, it's Jack Black. The
Jack
first
Black's in
one.
the new- well, yeah.
He's in the first. The second one they did without him because he made a Clock in the Walls, which is also a great movie.
I've seen that too.
I love that movie.
The thing about Nosferatu for me is first I love Robert Eggers. I think
Sure.
The Witch is probably my favorite horror movie of all time. But something about it, man, like to watch it and enjoy it, you'd have to be able to appreciate the shots, because like every shot in the movie looks like a fucking Victorian painting almost.
Well, see, I love that. Well, I'm a huge cinematography nerd.
Dude,
like
you
just
have to watch it.
absolute junkie
because
for it.
The shots
Okay.
are incredible. That's what makes it not really big.
Sometimes that's the movie.
it is,
you know?
especially the last scene, that last pan out that you get to see. I'm not going to spoil it, but
Right.
art. It makes you feel really uneasy, but like it's the most like beautiful.
I never saw it, but I feel like it's. Did anybody ever see The Last Voyage of the Dementor? Did you see that with the vampire? It's like Dracula, but he's like bat looking. The trailer, I mean, the movie's kind of probably whatever. It didn't really do that well. But
For some reason, I'm thinking of
the
Underworld.
shots just even in the trailers, it's like on a sailor ship, they're going across the ocean, and
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
Dracula's
okay.
in there.
Yeah.
But he's like a bat looking Dracula. It's like
Yeah.
it's not,
He's more like a monster.
yeah, he's more of a monster than,
Well, that's interesting because that still kind of like flows with the story of.
Dude, Underworld was my shit.
Underworld's
You
sick.
just-
Underworld?
You just fucking grazed
When you said
past that.
Bat
like-
Dracula, my instant thought was Underworld 2 when you see the main vampire guy. And he looks
oh
like
yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
Yeah, love those movies. The
Yeah.
soundtracks were.
Yeah,
Dude, they had
yeah.
Atreyu on one of
They
them.
did.
That's still like my favorite Atreyu
We actually
song.
just watched one of the Underworld ones not that long ago. Atreyu. Pretty cool dudes.
Yeah.
I got to eat lunch with them once, so it was fun.
Shut up.
Shit.
That's like one of my favorite. The Curse is probably my favorite album
What's his
of all
name?
time.
Well, I always say that's how, because I was working, I was working the show. My band got to play with them, but I wasn't there. My wife's mom passed away, so we were at her funeral.
Damn.
And then they were playing that show. But I got to work with them at the Riverfront because I did, used to work those big productions. And I was just sitting like at the. So they bring like the big bands that have like crazy. A lot of them now have like catering, but they have it like in the semi. There's like a kitchen, and so they have like a chef that cooks up all the food they want, and you have to go as a runner. That's what I do, and go get like the groceries and do their laundry and all that kind of shit. And I was just sitting there in the fucking drum, like this whole big tented off area, and he just comes and sits next to me and just starts talking. I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking Brandon Soller.
What a fucking
wild.
cool
He's
dude.
coming to the Red Room
Is he?
for the emo night.
Well, he's a nice ass dude, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's a dope singer.
Well, yeah.
Is he really tall?
course.
He looks really tall.
We were sitting down. I don't know.
Oh fuck.
I didn't stand next to him.
I don't know, tall people, you can tell they're tall when they're sitting.
We were kind of. I felt like we were kind of
Dude,
the same.
Rob is taller than most people. When
Yeah, I
he's
mean, that dude's just. He's one of those. Hey man, it's raining before everybody
sitting.
else.
You bring like that about an octave.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a light rumble.
If I get him on the pod, I'm gonna have to take the lows out.
Bro, you're gonna have to scoop that up.
Scoop
so
that.
high.
Rob, we're coming back to
Put
get
that
you.
low
We'll be
pass
right
filter
there.
on.
What do you mean?
or high pass filter. Hey, what are you guys doing over there?
Did George ever tell you the story of me leaving Rob at a whole ass fucking truck stop in the middle of where were we, Texas?
I think
In
so.
Texas.
You like forgot him, right? I think you did tell me that
yeah,
story.
dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Wasn't
was
in the
you.
car. I thought everyone was in the fucking car
He's
asleep,
fear
and I was like,
loading over here, double cigarette.
So I got-
like no shirt on, just like
I got Britain. We're at this fucking truck stop. We're at this fucking truck stop. I got Britain beside me. It's literally 105 degrees in the van, snoring loud as shit beside me, Britain. George in the back, snoring loud as shit. Rob snoring loud as shit, like almost in unison. And I'm just like, fuck it, dude. I'm about to scream.
It's nightmare fuel.
I'm
I'm too fucking hot. We're gonna fucking drive so I can get
Dude.
the AC on.
AirPods, man.
It was
Game
it was the heat. It was
fucking
everything,
changer.
dude.
Yeah, no, the heat was.
So I was like,
The
fuck
heat
it,
stinks.
We're gonna go.
That's why you get out and sleep on the ground.
I remember being like 10 minutes down the road and seeing George's half asleep ass just like look behind him. He's like, hey, Rob isn't in the van.
I was like, "Where's Rob?"
Oh my god, dude.
I was just like, "Where's Rob?"
And then instantly gets a call or
He's like, "You're fucking with me. Quit fucking with me." I'm like, he's not back here. Like,
and that's when I pulled the cigarettes out and I was like, oh fuck.
He's gone. We ran him over. He was under the van.
He called Britain and all I hear Britain say is, "This is not my fucking fault."
You gotta love that shit.
He got in and didn't say a fucking thing. I felt so bad. But
Dude, he just burning a hole through you with his sight.
I do remember being so fucking tired and having both cigarettes just fucking shaking because I.
Yeah, it was long.
Dude, you really work double piston heaters? Damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's how you know it's good stress. As you exhales with one, you're bringing up the next. And just every breath is a cigarette.
Dude from Triple X, he's like, I'd rather smoke than breathe air.
yeah. What a fucking pool, dude. Triple X.
Listen, man.
Hey, man, that movie ruled. Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Corey, you ever been to El Paso?
El Paso, Texas? Yeah, I'm from Texas. I've been all over that bitch.
Have you? So you've dealt with the border patrol and everything plenty of times, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
Are they dicks to only people that don't live in Texas?
Maybe there is. I mean, I feel like there probably definitely is that because they're the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I've never had like a bad interaction with them. Right. Even when we came back from California the last time we went like through that whole area, we got hit by Border Patrol like 2 or 3 times on the way back because of the way the roads are or whatever.
Yeah, well,
and
when you're in a van in a trailer, it's like you're automatic.
It's automatic. Well, I mean, it's automatic. I mean, that's what they see. That's what they do. I saw a video the other day. They were pulling the side of a Dodge dually off, and there was humans up in the fucking. It's like so. Like their job is to be like, what's in here, and then it's like, dude, it's a bunch of gear, and they're gonna be like, well, your night's gonna get a lot longer.
Dude, the first time smoke signals went through there, they destroyed the inside of the van.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
they broke a bunch of shit. They broke a bunch of shit too, I think.
Yep. They're looking for drugs or humans or just anything. Yeah.
I was like, do you got any drugs or anything? I'm like, I have a loaded shotgun like right beside me. Like, we don't care about that. And I was like, all right, you're good.
Not there. Just don't go to like some other places.
Oh, yeah, and then but then
sand in your
then I had a 20 gauge shotgun I was bringing. It's the only gun I wanted to bring on that tour. And then so next time we went through there, I had a Glock 19, and it was in the console or whatever. They tell me, oh, you can't have that in Texas. I'm like, you're fucking wrong. Like, I got family from Texas. I know I can carry a fucking gun in Texas.
Right. Everyone knows that, dude. It's Texas.
I can't have a fucking granule of weed on me, but I know I can have.
You can't get an abortion, but you can have a gun.
You can have multiple guns. Yeah. They don't give a fuck.
So after going back and forth about him, oh, you can't have that, it was just like, all right, well, if you're going to give me a ticket or
show me the law, whatever, dude. No, get your superior down here and show me where the fuck it says that. Because you're wrong in the internet. I mean, I can prove you wrong in 9 seconds.
So they take it out of the glove box or whatever and like, all right, we're going to put it in your trailer.
Right.
Just so you don't have access to it.
Right.
Just in case you decide to go crazy, I guess, and shoot us. Because.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. But they racked the slide back and somehow like threw like a handful of sand into the gun and then put the mat. I don't know how they did it, but I don't know.
Dude, they were just throwing our luggage too. Like,
oh yeah. They're not nice. Yeah, it's not. They don't give a fuck.
We went to.
And this was at Border Patrol, like at a stop.
I didn't even know what they had done to my Glock until.
Dude, they were like, so it was freezing.
I'm not surprised by it.
It was freezing and it was in the winter, so like, they're like, oh, just go take a seat over there, and like, we literally just got done playing. I was asleep. I was in like gym shorts and.
Right.
And they're like, go sit over there. Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? I'm like, dude, I'm sitting on a ceramic booth seat from a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm wearing gym shorts and it's like 20
I
degrees
remember
out
them
there.
say, why are you so nervous? You keep shaking.
I'm like, dude, I'm freezing. And you just like felt on my balls.
Oh yeah. See, that didn't happen to us at all, man. We went through like 4 or 3. I think it was 2 or 3, and it was just like they looked, they do the mirrors and shit and all that, whatever. And okay, see ya.
Well, dude, so on that
they didn't ask us what was in the car.
On that tour, we went to. You remember Artery
Yeah.
Recordings?
Yeah.
So we went there, and we were hanging out with like Shan from Artery and stuff.
Sick.
And they had like this room just full of merch. Like it was just Artery shit, and they had all these old CDs. Like they had like, I think it was Silent Planet's first EP.
Damn.
Well, I saw that, and so I grabbed it for Ryan to smoke it.
Right.
And
I fucking love that band.
He was so fucking stoked on that shit.
I bet he was.
They snapped it.
What?
When they threw his bag.
Dude.
Yeah, he broke it. He went through it, dude. It was so bad.
Remember we went to Albuquerque before that, and we had the Blue Rock King. We went to the lady that makes the Breaking Bad. Like,
The Breaking Bad, the candy meth?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all got some?
That was the
It-
one before me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was before.
Oh.
But yeah, we went through there and had
That's
that
fun.
fucking bags of that shit, and one of the I don't know whose dumbass did it, ripped the fucking label off of it. So because I left mine
no.
closed, I wasn't gonna eat it till I got home. I wasn't gonna eat it, period. But yeah, they found it. They definitely tested.
We're gonna
that.
test it. We're gonna throw it away now because we opened it. Damn. Maybe it's just because I don't know, long hair. I don't know.
I mean, what's funny is like our old booking agent Rustin.
Did you say stop routing us through here?
No, we tried. We
he's
tried to
like-
go a different way.
He was like, next time you go through there, act like you're like an overly Christian man. They will just let you know.
Oh, yeah, that
Apparently,
could work.
that was his tactic, and it worked.
We should have just like when they asked us to get out, be like, "That's awesome. Do you have a moment to talk about the word?" And just pull the
Did you have a
fucking book up?
pamphlet and do a
Yeah.
pamphlet?
Yeah, he
Print
had-
up some pamphlets.
Dude, he had this entire like introduction just rehearsed, ready to go. Just did it for us, and we're just like,
What? His,
I would make you leave too. Yeah, I would make you leave.
he was
too.
like, we can't have
Dude,
this.
You know those like really just super overly fake positive like
100% I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. It was exactly like that. He should have been an actor. He should have won an Oscar for the way he did it. And he's like, I do it every time. And I just roll on through.
Miss Rustin.
Y'all gonna go on tour now
Sweet
that you're
boy.
back?
Huh?
Are y'all gonna go on tour now that you're back with Smoke Signals?
What? I hope so.
Yeah.
Some point.
Oh, we're just looking for shows.
Yeah. I want to tour again.
Hopefully, yeah.
I haven't done it in a long time.
Me too.
Last one.
It's the best. When it's the worst, even.
the,
Like when I get home, I'm like, damn, that was fun.
Man,
Right.
the only hard.
stories on stories.
It's
That's
usually
it.
like
Even the bad ones.
environmental reasons I don't like touring as a broke band or whatever, like a not super established
Oh,
band
sure.
with like
Yeah.
a-
I mean, I
like
get that.
a
Yeah.
bus with an actual like AC and stuff. But yeah, like being in Walmart parking lots when it's like
One.
sub 10 degrees or some
Yeah.
shit, like
Been there.
But I
Awful,
mean,
man.
like, if you're doing at least all right, which if you can get guarantees, you can at
Guarantees
least,
will be.
like,
yeah.
You can like on real bad nights like that. Shit, the last tour we did, we stayed in a hotel every night because we were in my
That was
minivan.
nice.
Yeah.
And
Minivans.
Colorado Springs, there was no way we would have died.
no, I'm not even talking about that one. That one was crazy though because my mom sent me money. She's like, I don't want you sleeping
We
in a
would've-
van in like this cold ass. So for my Christmas present was
A
my
hotel
band
room.
staying in hotel rooms. So, but no, like.
But did you die? But did you die?
Definitely did,
Colorado Springs was pretty fucking brutal. Not as bad as Salt Lake City. That shit was cold.
dude, that.
Well, the wind never
the
stops.
worst, the coldest was Wyoming.
Oh,
Y'all were
dude.
sleeping through Wyoming.
Wyoming is crazy.
I got out to go to the gas station.
In your bones.
sprinted.
Yeah.
I sprinted into that, and I was just like, "Y'all have any gloves?" They're like, "If we do, they're like back there," and they were like this fuzzy, like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about? And I'm like, I don't care. I need it just so I get gas.
I had no clue that I've been to Wyoming.
Yeah.
You just
be
learned
honest,
something new.
He was unconscious.
I was doing my weird sleep thing
Dude.
where I just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was the
lean
only
forward.
Was it nighttime you were there?
No.
Daytime?
Yeah. Well, it was so we were going from
That fucking place is a
Salt
painting.
Lake- Yeah, we were going from Salt Lake City. Wait, I think it was when we were going from Salt Lake City to, like Seattle or something.
Oh, okay.
And then we just needed gas, and we were going through Wyoming.
Right.
And yeah, everybody's sleeping. We had to pull overnight because it was such a long drive.
That's a long drive.
Yeah, and so everyone's sleeping. I'm driving, and go to get gas, and I open the door, and so Britton always slept in the first bunk or the first seat or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just immediately just like, and he was like, "Wait, we went through Wyoming." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't remember?" And then I'll say when I open the door, he's like, "Oh, I do remember that."
When I opened the door and you died.
Yeah, your soul left your body.
Dude, I was there not that long ago and it wasn't even time to be cold yet and it was already cold there and it was
That was
and I didn't
hands
no one
down
warned
before
me,
we
so I was just like, the whole night, just like, oh God.
hurts.
And it wasn't even,
actually hurts.
yeah, it goes into your body.
Yeah.
Was that when the blizzard hit? The actual
Yes,
blizzard?
in Oregon?
I thought I had seen a blizzard before living in Arkansas.
No,
I
no,
obviously
no,
was
yeah.
fairly fucking
No,
like
we were
mistaken.
in Oregon on top of a mountain. Didn't have tire chains. Nothing.
Just in a minivan.
No.
Oh.
This was in a van and trailer.
Oh,
Even
okay.
worse.
Yeah.
Scary. Very
Yeah,
scary.
On top of, like, we were up there, and guess what? The only place to go was
Down,
and
yeah.
It's a literal, it's like steep. So
Yeah, it's a mountain. I've been on them.
Yeah.
I
I'd
know.
never seen.
No,
I was
but I
like,
mean,
I was like, why do all these signs have degree symbols on them?
we
What
didn't
the
know
fuck does
they
that
meant. We
mean?
didn't know what they meant.
The pitch.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
out very
We didn't know
quickly that
what
was.
It
Yeah.
was saying like 6 and shit. And we're just
Yeah. Like straight down.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. And it went from nothing to completely covered and iced in like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, and we're just like, I mean, we're just gonna be stuck here because we low on gas. We don't have that much food.
Dude, that's so
And
fucking
so
scary.
I had to.
We're gonna have to eat some of it. We're gonna have to do straws. Someone's
I
gonna
had to hang
die.
out the window and clear off the snow while we were driving
Whoa,
to get
dude,
the
that
snow off
sucks.
of the fucking yeah.
Yeah, and so we're going down. You can't see shit, and literally, I'm like, my anxiety is so fucking high right now because like, it's just straight down, and it's like this. I'm in a van and trailer, full of gear.
Yeah.
This shit's heavy.
Heavy.
Like, heavy as fuck.
Push you right off the side of that mountain.
I'm just like, dude. There's
Is there
obviously-
anyone else out there? Is it just y'all?
Oh, trucks,
No,
people with
well,
chains, like.
Okay, at the top there was, but when we started going, no.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, I don't see anyone else. I'm just gonna stop.
Right.
And at this point, so it's doing like a spiral. For some fucking reason, there just wasn't a guardrail here, and it was just.
Yep.
And so I'm like, I slowly stop. You know, how you doing, ice? As soon as it came to a full stop, it just started sliding.
I remember because you were just like, stop, 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 and
We
Dude.
literally almost died in Oregon. So
Oh
forever
my
it's fucking
God.
no.
That is horrifying, man.
Yes, like literally Britain was like calling like heaven and
And being like-
being like tell ISIS I love her and like shit like that. We literally thought we were gonna die.
Doesn't that the worst when you're driving and you're like, I think I might die here.
Yeah, we literally thought we
But it's weird how you just kind of accept it. Like, like you have no
Yeah.
choice.
No.
literally like and yeah. We like didn't have any signal or anything. I think you got just enough signal to call and shit. But then I'm like, well, if we stop, we're sliding sideways. So the only thing to do is
Forward.
keep moving.
Yeah.
But it's a constant down. and
Yeah.
I can't really brake. So if we get going too fast.
Yep.
It was if it had have been like just slightly different, we could probably be dead.
Right.
I was just gonna go out into the woods and just shit my pants. Hope a bear left me alone and just wait for a rescue or something. I didn't know what else to do. I knew
When we're crushed in a van.
if there was a
we're gonna
bear,
do-
if there was a bear gonna come after one of us, I was pretty determined that it wasn't gonna be me first.
Oh, you just have to be able to run the fastest. That's all. Everybody knows that.
Rob slept in the whole thing.
You slept through the whole thing.
Yeah.
See, I would have been the one driving. I'm the driver.
I was the
It was
driving.
so
Yeah.
bad. It was so bad we didn't even go to the Seattle show. We were like, fuck it, no, we're not.
No,
we're
like
done.
our nerves and shit were just so fucking shot.
So you did it and then didn't do the show
No.
anyway?
No,
We just
because there
went
was
on to
still
California.
there was still ice, and they had already.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So the band we were on tour with, they're called Allura now, but they used to be called We Gave It Hell.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're from Vegas,
Oh, okay.
and they're where I learned to not say Nevada. It's Nevada.
Nevada.
It's Nevada.
Whatever, dude.
Nevada. Do not say Nevada.
I'll say whatever I want.
Even though they said Arkansas. So.
Right. Now who's dumb? At least I'm close.
Dude, they were like, I don't even know, like an hour ahead of us or some shit.
So they missed
made
it. They missed
they
their.
made it,
Yeah.
It just started as they were getting past it.
Wow.
And we were just like, oh, we're gonna
What did
try
y'all
to make it,
just-
we're gonna try to make it, and then we get to the gas station at the very bottom of fucking mountain.
The mountain, yeah.
And
Cry, just start crying.
dude, honestly, we were just like, I'm like, dude, I just want some fucking food, and I'm sitting here telling Britt, I'm like, dude, we can go to the show, but like, I guarantee you, I don't think I can perform right now. Like, there's no fucking way I can do a set right now.
Yeah, we went to straight to Chico after that.
We went straight to Chico, California, which is probably honestly one of the funnest shows.
That was so fun.
There was a dude up there just fucking throwing 20s and
Weed.
bringing shots. Oh yeah, the
trash
apparently
bag full of fucking weed.
So
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Or something was like they was right when it was getting legalized.
Okay.
It was getting like recreational.
Right.
legalized. So he was a grower and he just like walked. I don't know why he walked up to me. I don't smoke, but like.
Well, you
like,
know.
Okay, look how big my fucking hand.
Yeah, and just fills it up.
Fills my palm with weed, and I'm like.
It's a
cool.
party, brother. It's legal.
I gave it to.
Yeah, because
nothing.
Yeah, because I was watching this guy. Because for some reason, besides Ryan, I was the only one that smoked, and like he's giving weed to everyone in the band, so I'm just looking like a fucking
He already
child
gave
waiting for
Ryan
candy.
a handful, and then gives me a handful, and so there was literally so much weed that they couldn't possibly smoke it before.
After Ryan lost his weed,
half of it, and they still couldn't finish it. Before we left California, we had what?
Oh, right, because
84
you'll get in
days.
big trouble. Yeah,
Anytime we were walking into Walmart, I was like, "Fuck, let me roll up a joint real quick so I can smoke it while we're walking in."
Yeah, it was.
That's
literally
too much
like,
weed, man.
Dude, it was 3 or 4 days we spent in California.
You just high the entire time.
Yes.
I couldn't
100%.
function, bro. I could not
It really
function.
helped with the cold. It made it a lot more tolerable.
Yeah, I guess Northern California,
Yeah,
sure.
right before we left out of California, we went to a gas station. We're just like fluffing out blankets to make sure there's
Nothing. Yeah, you don't want to give them any reason,
nothing.
dude.
And yeah,
The dog hits on your car, it's over.
oh, dude, and the dogs, boy, they did not like y'all. That's for sure. Him and Ryan.
Well, I wonder
Shit,
what.
Huh?
I wonder why.
I don't know. It could be the
smell.
insane amount
Yeah.
of weed in the system.
yeah. They can smell your blood.
They're just like, that is the strongest I've ever smelled.
I remember going into California. I didn't know there was so I had my Glock, which
Right.
in California, anything over 10 round capacity is
Yeah.
pretty sure it's a felony.
Yeah.
So we're going into California, and
It's very
remember
complicated.
not knowing that there was a checkpoint going in,
Yes.
which was weird to me. And I remember we go up there, and I'm just like
Hit it somewhere.
sweating. Yeah, I had like a spare tire. I like hit it under or something. But
Yeah.
I was like shitting. I was sweating bullets, just like fuck. And they were just like, "Y'all got fruit?" No.
No?
Like, y'all good.
I got this vape.
Yeah, they're just
Y'all
like,
got any peaches?
Ice
in there?
mist.
Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, go ahead, you're good.
Yeah.
fruit or
And we're
vegetables?
just
They didn't
like-
even stop us when we went through
Okay.
last time.
Why do they do that? Why can't you bring fruit? I don't understand.
I mean, it's a
Is it like for insects or
massive destination for people all over the world. Yeah, they got to keep things correct.
Oh, I guess they probably thought that we were going to like sell it in California
No, it's weird.
from Oregon.
I feel like a lot of it's insect stuff. You know, a new animal comes in and insects. My accent got in the way of that one.
I feel like
It's
there's
just a bunch of incest stuff.
a
Hell
bunch
yeah,
of
dude.
bad
Brothers,
shit going
fucking
on.
brothers.
Bunch of bad stuff going on in California. I'm sure they don't want any other thing.
You can't have like some weird mite in an apple that gets out and like starts fucking decimating the fucking orange crops or some weird shit like that. Right. Especially
More
if
expensive.
is it green?
It's green.
Does it make you feel real good when you smoke it?
I need to see that your engine's off at least half the time.
Yeah.
If this is not a hybrid van. Dude, people in California are fucking dicks, dude. Except for like in the smaller.
I didn't have to experience it because we went in and immediately went to a mountain range. So it's like the only thing I got was Will told me I had to stop at an AM PM and get the hamburger, which is just a gas station hamburger. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. Because I have like, if somebody says you got to experience something, it's like, all right, I'll experience that.
Right.
I forgot.
I like that. Yeah.
Like legitimately forgot.
Well, I have insane wanderlust. I love being out and about, dude. It's my favorite thing. Like, that's why coming here was no problem. It was a goof
Right.
on my behalf. Like, it was like, oh, tomorrow. Like, I found out last night at like 7:30 at night. I was like, oh shit. But I'm happy to be here.
So fun.
It's fucking.
I like touring. Like,
Oh, dude.
well, that's what I like about
It
Bro.
fixes
Going
my
to
soul, man.
all the new
Yeah.
places.
I don't even like the shows are great. I don't really remember most of the shows unless it's something crazy happened. Like I remember our last one mainly because like the last show of our last one, it was this bar's like 1 year anniversary, and it was a weird lineup of bands that probably shouldn't play in like a bar. But then I look at this place and I'm like, well, they're doing it too.
Right.
But it was Lame Johnny and this band called Weak Willed. And the guy there, they were so stoked. They set up like a stage area and had all this shit. And it was like this cool party thing. And they ran the smoke machine the whole time. I have video of it. You cannot see us. We're just shadows. And I was like, honestly, with the right lighting, this is mad dope. But at the same time, I don't know if you get this, but like smoke machine on your vocal cords, it's the worst.
Yeah.
I hate it when a venue's like, oh, we're gonna run the smoke. I'm like, can you not for us? Like, I don't want it. Do dry ice where it
Right.
sits on the ground.
Yeah.
Y'all, dude, y'all should do some shit.
Yeah, like it's usually like there's like, oh, this was the first I've seen this, or like stuff like that. That's what I remember about the shows. Like when we played in Colorado Springs, we played at a place called the Black Sheep, and which was a dope.
I think I've heard of that.
Their system was insane.
It's crazy.
We were doing a sound check, and it hits like a sub drop, which he had me like set it up in a different way where this, the sub stuff's just going to sub, so it's like
Right.
separated. Which, yeah, that makes sense.
Of course.
But
I mean, if you
this
have
is
the
like
capability
yeah,
to
this
do
is
it.
like my
Right.
first tour. I'm not wrong.
Right.
And so,
A venue that's set up properly will
like,
have all
yeah,
those things. Yeah.
like growlers can do it too.
Right.
Well, most can, but so it hits a sub drop. I almost fell because the stage.
You could feel, you could
the
feel the
stage
wave.
literally
That's
rippled.
sick.
It almost like fell over.
That's so
Like,
sick.
It was crazy.
I think I wasn't using in-ears at that time, but if we played there again, I would straight up just take them out because it sounded so good.
Yeah, it was insane. That and then the Chico place
Yeah.
was super, and it's like it's like most of the shows I don't remember because of something around the show. Like it's like Salt Lake City. It was just fucking freezing. Like
Right.
it was just so cold.
Right.
And then we played at a place called Armageddon.
You got to play the South in the winter, man, not the North. It's too much.
We never went to the East Coast either, like Southern or anything like that. That's
Yeah.
We played this place called
Go to
Armageddon.
Florida, man. Fuck Wisconsin in this wintertime.
Yeah, so Armageddon was in Tulare, California. It's like a dairy town, dude. It smelled so bad.
Ooh, that was
Yeah.
it. Tulare.
And so
Immediate, like, ew, shit smell.
I remember that's my first time going to where's that place everyone loses their shit over? Fucking Taco.
Del Taco.
Del
And I was
Taco.
like, this isn't even good. And
It's
they were like,
mid.
no, it just smells like fucking horse shit here.
Yeah.
It doesn't normally taste like feces, but like, you know.
The wind blew westernly and you're
Everything in that
fucked.
town
Yeah.
smelled like
this
cow
place
shit.
was so sick, though. Well, not the town.
Right.
But the Armageddon place. Like it was
Barmageddon.
It was so clearly a fucking bar, but it's like it was a video game bar. So they had like every console, but they had like arcade games and shit too. But then all
That
these
sounds
other
fun
bars.
as fuck.
Yeah, but they had a projector where it had like like I think it was PS4 at the time, but it had all that on there. You play like Call of Duty on a big ass fucking projector. And have beers and shit. Like it was so sick. Except for the fact you got to go down a huge ass staircase to get down, and almost hit my head on the ceiling.
Especially if you're rocking that Ampeg.
Yeah, we couldn't get down there.
Of course you did. We played the Elbow Room in Chicago and it was the same way. It was just a staircase.
Yeah, dude, Ryan lost his ID on that tour. He had to sit outside until we played.
What a bummer, dude. You missed the coolest place in the world. Bro, bring a carbon copy of that thing. Attach it to your freaking...
Yeah, that was super unfortunate.
I'm ready for the phone ID. Like some states are doing it already where you can like They have like an ID app and it's like verified, like, and you can just have it in your phone. That's the last thing, and you don't need a wallet anymore. It's I cannot wait. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's like, I think it's like 6 states maybe. It's not a lot, but we're getting there. You know, it starts small.
We can't do that because like when I'm working here, I have people come in all the time like, well, I don't have my ID, but I get a picture, and I'm like,
We can't do that here. Yeah, Arkansas won't
I gotta
accept
scan
it.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Why do you have a picture of your ID but not your ID?
That's weird too. I think they do. It's probably like clumsy people who like lose it a lot, so they're like, "I'll just
They
keep
never
picture."
lose the picture.
Right. Well,
like I don't know. I kind of take my wallet everywhere I go, so it's kind of weird for me to
same.
imagine
That's
not
why I started
having
doing
it.
carrying the fucking satchel, bro.
I keep my.
I'm a
papers
satchel
on me.
person. It's like a purse, but for dudes. So we call it a satchel.
Oh my God, Rob wears his like way up here, and you know it's like it's normally called a fanny pack.
Like above the titty.
Yeah,
I think
like
that's
on the
just-
titty.
I go between the
I think it's-
titties. I go the cleavage fucking
Yeah, I called
route.
it the titty pack instead of a fanny pack.
Well, it's probably a normal size fucking fanny pack.
That's what it is. It's
but
just a
it-
fanny
just
pack that
wears
you
it
that
on
you
his
sideways.
shoulder.
Yeah, but it's still a fanny pack.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
he
worn
has it,
different.
Like right here, so I called it a titty pack instead of a fanny pack.
I wear it through the boob, not
Through-
on top of the boob.
His is like in the exact place that a boob would be.
Tit, boob.
Today.
That's assault, brother.
Dude, my favorite scene of that movie is fucking Chris Farley just almost crying after he gets the sandwich fucking thrown at him.
Yeah.
Fucking, what a sweet soul.
R.I.P. That is correct. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Cellophane,
Dude. Yeah, dude.
right? We just released an EP.
Yeah, we did.
How's it going? How's the response?
It seems like it's really good.
Yeah, good.
I mean, I haven't seen anything negative, which
I mean,
I don't really care if people have anything negative because we like it.
that's all that that's all that
I mean,
matters.
yeah.
Truly, I'm just wondering, like,
I feel like we pretty much everything we sought out to do, we did in that thing. And it's
cool.
just-
Hell yeah.
yeah, like shit. On the way here, I think we listened to it probably 4 or 5 times. Like,
Where did
we
y'all come
genuinely
from?
Love it.
How far away did y'all come from? It's like 6 songs, isn't it?
Yeah. We came from Little Rock.
Oh, I thought you meant today, like to here. My bad,
Oh,
bro.
no,
I'm stupid.
Yes, yesterday when we were on the way here for the show. Yeah. Like literally just
I'm stupid.
full fucking blast.
Yeah.
On the speakers. Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice to
I'm
like
so
your own
sorry.
shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool.
I don't like what I've done. So.
Sometimes we did it with Lame Johnny once, where we wrote and recorded this song, and I was like my absolute favorite. Like even while we were recording, I was like, this song is fucking. Oh, there's so much just fucking ferocity in this thing. And then I listened to it back, and I was like, cool. We just wrote a Norma Jean song,
Oh, you told
and
me. I think.
and like, it's out there, but only because Kurt wanted to put it on that bonus thing. It's like not mixed. It's literally like demo quality. Still one of my favorite songs,
that
but
probably enhances it though.
but we haven't played it since. I was like, oh, we can't do this. This is literally somebody else's fucking song that we wrote. I mean, it's not. It's in drop G on a 6
Yeah,
string
that's the
with
way
like
it is. You said it was
11s.
all flop city.
It's all flop because it's actually in G.
Yeah.
Like I'm tuning it, like the chorus you tune down, and the tuning part is part of the song, and I'm screaming over it, and I'm tuning it with my ear at the same time. And then you get to G, and then you're just riding that top string, and then you get to the chorus and you tune back up. And that's like in the cadence of the vocal. And then you hit real notes and,
Right.
and play the chorus out. It's, well, you know, I'm going open the whole time. It's not really a note per se. If you want to be bougie about it.
Yeah, I remember you told me that last time I was on. You told me about that. And my reaction, you're like, "Yeah, get that reaction," because I was just like, I don't remember what I did. I had to like try to recreate the fake reaction.
It's like a, I don't know. Somebody was like, just play it anyway. And I was like, yeah. Because all the new shit we're working on, like we're going to do demos. Lame Johnny's going to do demos on Thursday, and it's all new shit, and it's all real angry, like really angry. I don't know where they all came from, but
Sometimes you get mad.
these 4 songs I sure did. I'm hoping that it doesn't carry on to the next 4, because I think we're just going to be one of those EP band, like. I don't know. I made a record. It was fun. I don't ever want to do it again.
Is there really like a monetary reason to release an album anymore?
I don't think there is. I really don't think there is.
Dude, unless you
Aside from
huge band,
aside from like maybe getting a deal on recording, but then break it up.
I mean, it's got to be singles, and you got to make singles anyways out of
Right.
all of it. So I mean,
Like the current way things work.
yeah,
I think if you have the means to do it and you just want to do it, it's a cool thing to do.
I just did it because it's my generation. It's like that's what you do. You make a record that you care
Right.
about, and every song is crafted, and even the set order you get in arguments over. You know, like it all matters. So we just did it, and we did it one time, and I don't ever care to do that ever again. That was so much, man.
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. It's,
But EPs too, it's like I feel like there's less chance for crappy songs because you're going to be way more like up against 4 songs. The weak song's going to stand out.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, dude, you could just fill
You know?
it with bangers.
I mean, also you write 8, pick 4 kind of situation.
Exactly.
So it's just, I mean, I just look at it like, okay, how many ads can we get shoved into this to monetize it? Like an album, okay, so you got 10 songs. You're gonna put
10 to 12, yeah.
It's all about how much ad revenue you can get now. So it's it just doesn't make.
But also, if you look at any app that people are listening to, it's never the whole album.
yeah.
Even the best songs on an album would be like the least played because people just aren't making it through the whole album.
But how do they
you
figure
know?
now when they say, okay, this album went like fucking?
I don't know how they
gold
figure that
or
out because that
platinum or
can't be
some shit
real.
like
Like,
no way.
I mean, it's still based on sales, right? I think. Do streams count?
People don't buy albums. So.
I think there's like different
Metrics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think it's what they say is it's like it goes gold with units sold or something like that.
Gold units sold. Oh, like full records.
Is there not like a listen conversion or
like
something?
singles and shit.
Like you get so many listens, I would think there'd be like a conversion to okay, we're 1,000 people listen
Like
to
a-
this track. We're gonna count that as
One
sale or
listen.
something.
Like
you
one
can
sale.
Also like hit.
But how do you
mile markers
see?
and-
I don't think you could ever quantify that because, like, okay, before streaming, which is real fucking recent, take a band like the Beatles, who were played on radio stations every day, multiple times a day across the planet, thousands of stations a day, for fucking 50 fucking years straight until streaming came. What is that fucking number? Plus every kid in a bedroom. What is that number? Like every record my dad ever spun,
Right.
100 fucking thousand times. How do you equate that?
Right.
Like they have what 14 trillion fucking plays. What is that
How many
even?
times you heard it at Walmart?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It almost feels like when I was like 12, 13.
So what does that even mean?
Like LimeWire when that was the thing.
LimeWire,
Crosswire and shit. I was like, I remember everyone, like all these established artists being like, oh, it's fucking theft and all this stuff. And we were like, stop being fucking stingy. But had no clue it was going to turn into what it is now. Because,
So where 2 people get all the money?
well, if anyone gets the fucking money, you know? Like,
Well, it's the guy at the top. I mean,
it's almost like music became, I don't want to say it like this, but almost too accessible. And it
100%
became
agree.
less
I 100%
coveted.
agree.
And going to buy an album is not a...
Yeah, it's less art.
dude, I still buy records. I go to record stores. I buy fucking records,
Right.
vinyl fucking records.
It's almost like vinyls have more of a...
You know, it made
place.
vinyl records over the last couple of years have made more money for bands than streaming. But
Really?
than CDs and streaming combined. Vinyl fucking records, a 300-year-old medium, is making us more money than goddamn the current.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no point in making a disc or
Dude,
just a CD.
I'm not going to say it on air, but let's talk numbers after this. Like just what ours did, and we didn't sell, on the grand scheme of thing, we sold fucking negative number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you compare that to a bigger band who's selling them that many an hour.
Dude, it still
It's
blows
like, dude.
my mind that anything I worked on is online.
It makes me so happy. And the only thing I regret is that my dad wasn't around to finally fucking see it. Like, that part sucks. But it is like, I will look at it and just be like, I cannot fucking believe that I'm, like, if you put this down, like, my shit is on there. That's so crazy to me.
I really want one of the Second Life American Nightmare vinyls. because
You should. You don't have one?
I brought it up one time. I think you posted yours or something, and I was just like, man, I really want to get one of these because it's like I think it's the first thing I've ever worked on that
It's on vinyl.
and I'm just like, that's so fucking sick.
Dude, they have them. You should go get
You're right, I should.
They have them. You should go get one.
I should get one for free.
You probably should actually.
William?
Yeah, you should. We sent. Actually, we tried to send the people who worked on our record them for free, and then they cashed up us anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I'm on.
It's weird.
I will pay for it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I would love for Lumina to one day make a vinyl, but first I want to make the skateboard.
A Lumina skateboard? That's easy.
Oh, I have one. I have a design already.
You can make skateboards relatively easy.
He's
And
giving me a
I bet
look.
it's very bad too.
You saw it. I sent it to
Is it a stick figure?
you. No, it's just a skateboard with a woman wearing a shirt that has just a nice wholesome phrase on it.
Oh,
I'm
is it what
gonna
we talked about earlier?
No, you don't need to pull it up.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Come on, George. Let's see it.
You don't need to pull it
You're wrecking on the fun.
It'll take me a minute.
George
to
the
find it
fun
anyways.
police.
Again, I don't want to say it verbally, but
I mean, it does.
Yeah, don't say it
rhyme
verbally.
With
Right. With what we know.
Door.
Yeah.
no, it doesn't.
Smegalodon.
Smegalodon. Okay, it's basically okay. I have the original picture. It's basically a skateboard with that on it, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's art personally, but I would shred the fuck out of that.
I think
board.
most people would buy that. I think most people would buy that.
oh my god.
I think this man understands marketing, and you should listen
Dude,
more.
when we finally- well, I mean.
I got your back, Nick. Don't worry, buddy. I got
See
you.
the shirt idea I had because it was the fucking.
Is it a stick figure?
SpongeBob.
Dude, so fucking.
You ever seen that?
Yeah,
fucking-
I've seen it.
Yeah. Just. Oh my god! I wonder if I can actually. Find
So y'all could go on a tour and not be that many people and be what, 3 bands?
Yeah.
That's yes. The
And do the
changeover-
entire.
Lumina and Cellophane went out. We would have 6 people.
The changeover was so
Or no,
seamless
well,
last
7.
night.
7.
Right, I can do the same thing. Lame Johnny, Shinfo, Maya we're all the same people.
It's so nice to just walk
5
off
people.
the stage and then the other band just walks on.
Because it's all the same shit.
That's it, exactly. It's
The only
so
difference
nice.
we have is Justin is left-handed, so
I
he
literally
has to
just
play
had
drums
throw my
left-handed.
guitar at somebody and be like, "Just go put this somewhere. I gotta do some shit.
I gotta talk.
I gotta switch over."
I gotta sing. The world needs to hear my pretty vocals.
I was nervous watching Britton play that new fucking guitar. I was like, if he fucking dings,
Yo,
if he
dude.
dings that
I
thing,
mean,
I'm gonna fucking
honestly,
cry.
he needs to because you got to get it over with.
Probably yes, but
It's just it
so
makes you
fucking
so
great.
fucking nervous, dude. It's
That guitar.
holy
So
shit.
Nice.
It was like it was this, but I wanted it in black and white.
Like a hard,
Maybe
like a
Lumina-
hardcore T-shirt.
Yeah, and maybe like Lumina and a Supreme.
Like the like.
font.
Oh, okay, Spring. I was thinking like the old English,
That would be fun
like
too.
big box, and then Lumina, and then like one of your phrases, like one of your lyrics right here.
Been here before.
There you go. Perfect. Make it,
Having
dude.
an erection in the middle
Hey,
of a
here's what's
bathroom
cool.
place.
Hey, what's
Been there
cool? It's
before.
like you're an adult and you're an adult, and you can just do both of those things. Isn't that the coolest part? You don't have like your dad being like, "Well, we can only get one, son. Sorry, Christmas is
BBC. The fuck is that?
British Broadcast Network."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and then he made one time where it was just like, what was it? The Christmas tree.
Dude, oh yeah, the Christmas tree cake shirt. Yeah.
You mean the
Oh yeah.
the little Debbie?
That was pretty
Yeah.
much it. There wasn't a lot of thought process behind it. It felt appropriate at the time. Just Lumina and then a Christmas tree cake. Oh.
I mean, for Christmas time, if you made it, well,
Did
do
it say
ugly,
something
do
It,
you do ugly Christmas sweater, Lumina Christmas tree cake sweaters?
what did it say on the back? It was
I'd
a
buy
Tim,
one.
It was a Tim.
Debbie.
It was a Tim Robinson.
Quote.
No, that was the other one. No, that was when you had him hanging. He was doing the
I
zip
had
line.
the zip line Tim
Okay.
Robinson, but then he was hanging off of like the word Lumina.
Yeah.
But the Christmas tree one, it said like I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm fucking scared or something like that. I don't remember what it
No, that was that one. That was the zip line.
Was it?
No.
Listen,
What? No, what was it when he was obsessed with the zip line? What did he say? It was
What?
You watch it.
Yeah, I
I've
know,
seen it like
it's like-
twice because you showed me.
I wish we could pan in on just their faces.
I don't remember.
I feel like you're.
It's been a minute. It's been a. Hold on. Did we put it in Discord?
Yeah. I think so.
Discord.
Probably my favorite show of all time. I'm not gonna lie. I think you should leave.
I think you should leave.
Gold.
Where he opens the door backwards because
It
he
goes
doesn't
both
want to be
ways. It goes
embarrassed.
both
It goes
ways.
both ways.
Just fucking drool.
Is maybe my favorite one just because of the absurdity of it. Like, to protect his ego.
Have you seen the 55 burgers, 55
Oh,
fries?
of course. I mean,
Stop! I'm doing something.
sorry, sir.
You have to.
Have to.
Seriously, man, that's it. What is that?
Share with the class. Aw, dude, come on. Is it?
I don't know the context.
Is it a-
I don't either.
Chocolate
Is it a
cake-
wiener pick?
Chocolate cake and Barbie dolls. I don't know what the fuck.
George's
that is
fat, veiny cock.
Dude, I don't. Where was that? Oh, shit.
Dude.
What is that? I definitely drunkenly sent that to you. That's funny. What is that?
That's a party's what that is. And you wish you were invited. I know I do.
Damn. Yeah, you never put it in here. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
It's okay.
It's probably somewhere in the group chat.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. The Christmas tree one was funny. The Tim Robinson one was also really funny. It was something he said like at the end of the episode.
Do you
I don't know if I want to be around anymore. I think that's what it said on the back.
okay.
It was a skit where he's like dresses up as like an old guy, but it's really shitty, just like makeup job. He
Uh-huh.
just goes and he's supposed to like fuck with people in the mall or whatever, just like prank them and stuff, and it ends up turning into him talking about I just don't want to be around anymore. I don't want to be alive.
What the
I
fuck?
just get super depressed in the middle of it. He's like, I'm done.
I'm done. Man, that's dark.
So
Good Lord, but it's on a Christmas tree cake. Holy
Yeah, there was
shit!
no context. I don't really like context, you know.
Sure.
Up to interpretation. But I mean, that statement kind of says it all. I don't
Yeah.
want to be around
I wish
anymore.
I could find them, dude. That's so weird.
Do you do graphic design? You just ship all your ideas off to Britain?
No, I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
But Photoshop is tricky for someone that's not like my brain doesn't work in an imagery kind
Right.
of way. I've never been good at that kind of thing or anything else. So it makes it
Same.
It makes it kind of difficult to really lock in. But I mean, I did the first few like single arts we did, and well, I guess I've done all of them actually, but it's just a learning curve.
Yeah,
and I tried to get
always.
into After Effects after that, and no fucking way.
Yeah, no fucking way.
It's too much.
Dude, sometimes I'll download
Is
a...
that it?
Been here before.
yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
That's very funny. I think your new idea, put it on the back.
What's waiting
Yeah.
for me at home is really bad.
That is from the zip line.
That's the zip
That's
line.
a zip
So
line.
it said that on the back
Yeah.
of it, and then the front of it was that.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, he's hanging from the sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Oh, there's my crochet bong.
Your crochet bong?
I have the cutest little crochet bong with little eyes on it.
Three-dimensional? It's
Got a
not just like
little
a flat...
face. No, it's a three-dimensional like little water pipe. It's so fucking cute.
I got high once and tried to use it.
Yeah. Fucking. Did you have fun cuddling with Draco last night, by the way?
Yes.
He cuddled with our pup.
Aww.
This motherfucker is this tall.
Is it a...
He's a lab pit mix, but he's fucking huge.
He is
Yeah.
He's bigger than most labs I see, and obviously bigger than
My
every
dog is a
pit.
lab German Shepherd mix, and he's bigger than all of his siblings and his mom and his
Right.
dad.
Oh, that's a great dang.
Yeah, if he was... I mean, yeah, he's like...
Dang.
If he was here, you'd just pet him on his head like he'd be like normal size. It's crazy. And he's like 100 pounds, and he like flies through the fucking house. I love that dog so much. I miss him right now. I want to go give him
When
hugs.
he tripped over my leg and just fell on me.
Dude. Oh, while you're laying
Body
down?
slammed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the floor, yeah.
Hell yeah,
He was
dude.
like, I was just playing with him, and then he just like walks up on me, but then he like trips over my
Uh-huh.
leg, and he's like an older dog, so he's like, you know, like not moving around that well. So he's just down
Just
on me.
laying on you, just looking
And
at
he
you,
was just like, this is fun.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is-
here.
This is cool.
just blasting you with that breath.
Dude, that breath was bad.
Is his teeth rotting?
No, that dog's got fucking halitosis or
Oh.
some shit. I don't know. He's just old. He's an old
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, I get it.
But he's awesome.
Stank dog.
What's his name?
Draco.
Draco.
Yes, Draco.
What about Malfoy or whatever? Should have had another one. Name it the whole Harry Potter cast.
Well, this might be a really bad time, but I am about to piss my fucking pants.
We can wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, we're almost 2 hours.
Oh, are we? Okay.
We crushed. We're at hour 40. Yeah, we're great.
Let's go. Let's go.
We still have to do a photo, so don't. You can't just bail. He like goes to the bathroom and fucking just leaves.
I think he can
I
leave.
think he's at work. Are you at work right now?
No, I just gotta go pick up my daughter after this.
Oh, okay, cool. Adulting.
Adult.
I gotta go back to Little Rock. Any dinner with my friends?
Yeah, that's what we're doing after this.
Oh, really? Y'all want to race back home?
Yes. Oh,
He gets it.
well, he's driving.
Are you going to the? Are you going to the K-pot? That's what.
No. God, don't tempt me. No,
Making
I'm
your
going to my
own,
actual
I see.
friend's house. My friend, they make these carnitas. Blow your fucking mind in half. They cook the meat twice in some weird juice, and it is fucking. I mean, it melts my fucking brain every time I eat them. I'm like,
What'd you
what
say
the
that
fuck?
was?
All right. Well, thank you guys for being my crash test dummies, and this actually worked.
Hell yeah.
Knock on fucking wood. Actually,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me not corrupt the file.
Can you call everyone from now on your crash test dummies? That's
Correct. Oh.
That fits so well.
Every guest becomes a new crash test dummy.
Yes.
All right. Fuck. That's got to be what it is. Seriously though, thank you both. Thank you. Many praises. I love all your bands. I love everything you do. Thanks for all the support always, and thank you for listening. Peace. Fuck, dude, we did it.
We did.
We inaugurated the shit out of this thing.
Yeah.